What is going on, guys? My name is Timothy or Timmybug, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Stranger Things intro. In Google, go ahead and type in Stranger Things Intro Maker and look that up. Next, go to Stranger Things Intro Creator at castlelabs.io. Go ahead and click on that. Now, again, this is very, very intensive on your computer's GPU and CPU, so I would personally recommend you do this on Google Chrome. This is going to be your main text. This is what's being displayed all the time. So for the sake of the video, we're just going to do something simple here, for instance, tutorial, and then you will need a second row to be the text underneath it. Just basically change out the text to be whatever you like. Keep in mind that the text that is capitalized, you will want to also capitalize that. Once you fill out all the information in this, again, you will get this message down here. The following animation is performance intensive and will play audio. If you experience any issues, try sizing down your browser and refreshing. Now, before I click play, I apologize. I want ads on this video, so I am going to put some hilariously not belonging music over this. I would go ahead and watch through this. Just make sure that everything looks good. I don't know what the heck happened there. Here's where you can make things cost very little money or completely free. Now, obviously, if you're going to use this for a ton of stuff, I would personally donate to Castle Labs, but I don't use this for much. This is just for a tutorial. So if you were to click on download, the download wait, the time that you have to wait to download your intro for free is very, very long. Obviously, you don't want to wait 394 days. Can't wait for it. Donate at least $10 and your video will be ready in a few hours. Videos are rendered in full HD quality. Okay, so you can download OBS at obsproject.com. I will also leave this link to make the tutorial and the link for OBS in the description down below. But just download OBS, and when you download OBS, come here and create a new scene. In that scene, you will want to create a source, so you would click here and you would click display capture. Make sure that everything's capturing correctly, and then hit start recording. Obviously, I'm recording this right now. I can't exactly show it super well. What you want to do, basically, get OBS downloaded, get that source created, basically just be capturing your monitor, be recording your monitor, and then when you do, go ahead and do that. Once you've got your monitor being captured by OBS, make sure to move your mouse out of the way, probably down here onto the taskbar or just completely off the screen. Make sure you're recording and go ahead and hit play. Okay, once you completely capture that with OBS, because you are going to want to completely capture that, go ahead and close out of this. We don't need this anymore. So go ahead and go into whatever editing software you use. I'm going to use Cyberlink PowerDirector 365. Once you get the editing software launched, do whatever you need to do in order to import your media and basically get it to where all that's being shown is the intro. So we'll split it there, get rid of the other, and then make sure that it gets cut there at the end. So now we have our intro right here. What we're going to do to make this look better in multiple ways is first we're going to trim it, because obviously you don't want the top and the bottom all here on the screen. You don't want any bookmarks you have up here potentially playing or whatnot. So in PowerDirector, you would come here to crop, zoom, and pan. What we're going to do is called a freeform crop, zoom, or pan. Basically come over here, select freeform, and then we can cut just the top and the bottom off of it. We can look here and clearly see that it looks quite a lot better. Now, in some instances, you will want to just go ahead and make it look somewhat normal and do this. It'll be a bit bigger text, and it may not look quite as good, but it still does look pretty solid if you were to zoom in and like get rid of the black bars on top of bottom. Basically, just look through it, make sure that everything's working well, make sure that it looks good. I don't know why it did that. It's probably just rendering issues. But here at the very end, you know how in Stranger Things at the very end it zooms in on a thing? So this is obviously a bit more complicated editing, but I would add a timeline bit there at the end. I would change this to a 16:9 aspect ratio. I would go ahead and set it up to be about where it should be there at the start. Go ahead, add a keyframe here at the end, and then slowly zoom past that. And obviously the clip would be longer, but I cut it at the very end just for simplicity's sake, and that makes it zoom in past the text, kind of like it does in Stranger Things. But there you go. That is how to make a Stranger Things intro in under 10 minutes. It's not the simplest task to do, but it does look really cool and adds a lot of nostalgia for people who are fans of the show. If you like this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Consider sharing it with somebody who you think might like it. And I have more intro tutorials coming very, very soon, as well as editing tutorials. So thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.